Good afternoon, it's Rachel here, and I just have a quick video with an Etsy update. I put these kits in my shop yesterday. Some have already gone, but I thought I'd show you what's in them. They are journal starter kits again, but they have some different things in them this time. So they all come with a journal cover. I've written small size or larger size, but the larger size, they're mostly more or less a bit like my one here. Okay, and then there's smaller ones. They do come with spines in different states of disrepair. So, you know, they will need to be repaired. Like you can add fabric inside, or, you know, add a piece of very thick cardboard to, you know, repair the spines. I have a few videos showing that sort of thing. And they're all tied up differently with different trims that can also be used. So I've got some that are open, so that way I can show you what's in them. Oh wait, here's another one. Here's another packaged one with a different trim. And there are handmade elements in there as well. So we'll just go through one quickly. So I have this one here. So I would class this as a larger one, even though they're not huge book covers. These are larger, and then there's the smaller. Okay, some of them are really wide, and a lot of them do need repairs. Where I had papers of the original book, I've included those. So have I lost anything out of this one? No. Okay, so there's a little bundle of textiles. So I stamped some trim, and I put a little garment pin on it. I'll just open it up to show you. I'll show you this, and then we'll go through the papers, and then I'll show you the other bits. So there's a doily. I mean, this would be super cute already stitched up as a little journal, and add pages to it. How cute would that be? So use some papers in to make a journal, and then put some extra papers in here. They've got some initials, so I think there's something like 4 in each one. There's some, what's it called? Rust stamped fabric and laces in 3 different widths. So I didn't do a huge bundle. Because I didn't have, you know, as many laces as I normally do, but there's a bit there to play with to embellish things. So, excuse me, I'll just close that again. So what I might do is I'll just move all these things, and we'll look at these. I'll call those the accessories. We'll look at those afterwards. Oh, here's some more original pages of the. So they have more or less. This one I put, there's a lot, but some of them might have a bit less. I put some of these lovely vintage typed pieces. They're from the, I think they were from like 1968 or something like that. Nice yellowing paper, and this it's also a nice texture. And then there's a variety of different book pages. This would be mid 1800s, just looking at the paper and the font, and this will be I think this one was like 1870s or something like that, and this one was late 1800s. There's a, like, each one is going to have, oh no, that one's 1960, sorry, but I liked the feel of the paper is really nice on that one. There's a piece of vintage wallpaper in there as well that could go in as a page, or make it into a pocket or an envelope-y thing. It was on a roll, so that's why it's curving a little bit. This is a beautiful old French magazine. I just love the font. It's from the late 1800s or early 1900. Can't see the dates there. I'm pretty sure it was like late 1800s. No, early 1900s it was. And I think it was a religious magazine, but it's got all like different, it's all in Rome, so it has the museums and different images, and they're really fun images to use to make into things or put in as pages. Just a lovely big vintage map. I printed my decorated antique letters on tracing paper, and then you're going to have some invoices and receipts, or sort of ledgery sort of things that have been stitched together like in the last one. I've put some old document in, all of them. So that one's double there with the lovely writing. And then there's some ledger, 1913, this one. They might vary. Music paper, some straw paper, because we always need straw paper pages, a botanical. This is a really old Italian book from the 1800s. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love it. Really, really nice paper and beautiful images in it. Nice big bird. and then just some other sort of industrial archaeology sort of thing. So that was an interesting book that had some interesting images, some Florentine paper, and then an art page as well. Just they're fun pages to include, and you can paint on them and do that sort of thing. So that's all the papers there. And then, sorry, just sort them out. So we saw that. That goes there, and then we've got a whole lot. So I've got a little envelope bundle here. Let's just see if I can slide that off just to show you. I've got this lovely craft envelope. One of these, I think I might have put one of those in the last time. A parchment style envelope, a beautiful antique postcard, and most of them are Italian scenery. And look at the back of that one, 1900, Rome 1900. I love it when they've got writing on the front. And then one of those ledger sort of cards, like the last time, because I got a whole bundle of those, and they're quite fun to decorate up and use as journaling cards. Or if you're working in a little journal, that could be hinged and made in as a page. So that's that. Then I have, what will I show you next? I have this envelope that I made from vellum, and I collaged on it. I used some of my painted paper, and these, each one will be different. I did them all differently, similar but different, if you know what I mean. And now I can't get my bow undone because I'm a ding-dong. Let's have a look at this. So it took me a while to do these because I had to think about it. Heaven to bed. Heaven to Betsy's. Anyway, inside, what did I put in here? I can't even remember. In fact, it's not all written in the listing because I couldn't remember what I put in them. And I was lazy. I didn't write it. But there's a whole lot of little pieces. I think there were 7. I should go and add that to the listing. 7 pieces of Florentine papers. I put these beautiful stamped pieces on vintage paper as well to play with. And then these ones here, because I think they're really fun, and I was using a lot of them to do the decorating of these different elements. So I'll tie that one up afterwards. And then I made this one. I made this was the first one I completed, and I can't even remember how I did it. Okay, so I put this in there, just take that out. I folded the doily over, and it's a little pouch. And it's made with tracing paper again, and it has just a whole lot of fun little things, faux tickets and things from AliExpress, little labels and little papers, fun collage elements. So I'll just put that aside. I can tie it all up afterwards. And then the other thing I made was this pouch, and this was inspired by some of the ladies that do, I wonder if I take that off. I wanted to show you the pouch, to give you an idea of what they look like. Do I have one completed over here? I had a few extras. No, I don't. So we might just, look, why don't I untie it? It would take me 2 seconds to tie it back up again. Take that off. That's some lovely string. And I put this piece like a belly band. Okay, so I made these pouches. Inspired by the Pen Pal ladies. I call them the Pen Pal ladies. There's a lovely old postcardy thing, and I embellished it with a little bit of stamping, and that's clipped on the back. And then inside there's lots of fun things in here. So that's what it looks like. So that could be included in the journal. And we've got some hand stamped, different stamped things and painted papers, and then just a few little taggy things here, and then authentic ephemera as well. I think I put a few in there. It's just folded. Oh, that one. Oh, this one's got quite a few bits attached to it. I didn't pull it all apart, and I love this paper. I don't know if they're all like that. I don't think they are, but it's almost transparent. I love that. 1966, this one. So I thought they're fun things to play with as well. So I kept all of those together in here. Let's put that there. These in so we don't lose them. I don't know if I think there were 4 of those, yes. And then I just slid them in there. Sometimes some of them I made a little bit tighter, so sometimes the bigger pieces didn't quite slide down, but I just put them in there and then tied it all up so they sort of stayed. And then that just clips on the back with the nice goldish paper clip like so, and then that side's over the top, and that is the other little pack. I think that's everything. As I said, you know, these things take me a bit of time to put together because I'm just trying to think, what do I want to include? Yeah, so I hope you like those. They are in my shop. They are in limited supply. As I said, I've already sold some. And yeah, I hope they're just a bundle of fun, really. Some old things and new, well, not too many new things except for the Florentine paper, and maybe the art page is a bit newer, but new is as in the 50s or 60s or something like that. So, and those are new, those few bits there. So I hope you enjoyed that, and have a great weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.